Brendan T here from BassinUSA.com. So, the folks over at Eau Claire Fishing Rods sent us up this telescopic pack rod to try out. And I've been using it for the past few weeks, and I just want to give you some feedback. If you're looking into a pack rod, let me tell you the things about this rod that we liked and the things about this rod that we don't like. For starters, I'll give you the cons. It's a 7-foot rod, and for a telescopic rod that you're going to be taking out into the woods and going pack fishing, I think this is a little bit too long. I think 6 foot or 6'6" at the most would have been an ideal size for this rod. The second thing is the butt section of this rod is too long, and it makes it difficult to try to cast. You can cast straight ahead of you or a little bit to the side, but you have to go this way. If you try this way, the butt of the rod hits into your body. If you try to sidearm, it's hitting under my arm on my rib cage. And same thing if I went the other direction. So that I found to be a bit of a challenge to work around. The next thing, the way the rod bends. The tip of this rod literally curls over to an extreme degree. And although the rod is strong and sturdy, it makes it awkward when you're fighting in a fish. And I understand that when you're dealing with pack rods, you have to keep this in perspective. When you're dealing with pack rods, they're segmented out in such a way that you can't have a lot of eyelets on it. So they're always going to have some bending issues depending on how they're made. I think they could have made this a little bit more efficient, shortening up that last section of the rod, maybe down to a 6 or 8 inch section, and that would have took some of that dramatic arc out of the rod. The pros on this, titanium guides. They put a quality guide on here, so that's nice. The line goes through here nice and free. You don't have to worry about scratching and chipping and stuff like that because they're coated titanium. The reel seat was quality. I put a couple different rods on here, Shimano, Daiwa, Abu Garcia, and it held all of those rods okay. So as far as seating the reel handle up to the rod, that wasn't a problem. It was nice and sturdy. I didn't feel there was any problems with that. The rod functions fine. It works perfectly fine. It casts pretty good. I was pretty happy with the way it cast. One of the other things that was on here that they did say that they're going to be looking into is there's no hook keep on here, so you have to hook your lure up onto one of the eyelets, which for me, I kind of do that anyway, so I didn't feel it was a big deal. But they did mention that they're looking at adding a hook keep on here. They also said that they're going to be looking to shorten the butt section up a little bit and again come out with a shorter version of this rod. I think if they do those things, you're going to have a real winner here in the $40 to $50 price range. At the moment, if I had to give this a ranking from 1 to 5 star, I'd give it about a 2 3/4 star. Hope this video helped you out if you're in the market for a pack rod. Thanks for watching. As always, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and go to our website, BassinUSA.com. Thanks for watching.